Welcome back to the Dwemer Contingency, and I kind of wanted to point out this dude before we start with. Look at how cool this portrait is for this guy, huh? Anyway, last episode, we obviously sieged everything and took everything, and now we have 24,000 gold, 32,000 prestige. Holy shit, I didn't even notice that. Along with all the other garbage that we've got in Skyrim. Obviously, restructured everything. Every Nord in Skyrim is gone. There are some Nord mayors and barons and things like that, like vassals under our vassals. Nothing really to worry about, to be honest with you. Like, we might have this random dude, but to be honest, over time, as the provinces convert and as the culture and religion converts and things like that, those will just naturally flip over to Dwemer. As long as the top level holdings are Dwemer, that's all we're concerned about, because those other vassals don't obviously add to vassal calculation or rebellions or anything like that. So, that being said, I did want to just double check quickly everything was basically as we did. Oh my god, is that our... Everybody has 100 opinion of us. What about the Chimer? Oh no, we've got a couple, yeah I remember. So it was a couple that we've sort of inherited in weird places like Volkihar. Speaking of which... the last place to get Raven Spring is under King Harkon the Old, Lord Vampire of Volkihar, obviously, and titular character of, well, not really titular, but, you know, sort of the main bad antagonist behind, what was the DLC called? Shit, I can't even remember now. Dawnguard? Something like that. Anyway, more to the point, he's the guy at Skyrim, a big bad, and we also have a pretty big history with this dude, seeing as we weren't married to his daughter for a marriage alliance, and then, unfortunately, we burnt her alive. That's right, we did sacrifice her. I'm talking back to me now. So he's not a big fan of us. In fact, he absolutely hates us. Kidnapped family minus 25, rival minus 100. And we burnt his daughter at the stake, which he's not a big fan of. So we've got a lot of history with this dude. And I think he's another one of our big enemies. We've got Tiber Septim. We've got Vivek, I assume. We've got Vivek, who's still on his vacation, apparently. And then, of course, I think getting rid of Volkihar, he's the last of a really old, sort of crappy enemy. So I think getting rid of him will really show that we've moved on to bigger and better things. Goodbye, Volkihar. Goodbye, Harkon. It was nice knowing you. Why can't we... Oh, armies raised, of course. Classic. Do we have any retinues left, or did they all get sucked up by the... Well, it doesn't matter, because it's not like we can't afford anymore. So let's quickly throw together a bunch of Technomancer retinues. It's only 1,000 dudes, but they are Technomancers, and obviously we do have a lot of tech advances in magic in particular. Let's set some time tech. Now, a lot of you pointed out... Oh, shit, we've got dispatch... Oh, no. Well, then again, it's only 50 gold, isn't it? A lot of you pointed out I gave away all of the titles that were sort of relevant to our building of... I was going to call it Rkungtunch, but that's not right. Wait, don't tell me. Hang on. I'll think... Numidium. We gave away a lot of the titles that we need to build Numidium. You know, Markarth, we need Arkwind, Bleakspire, Bleakwall, whatever the hell they're called. We need those back. Now, I have planned for that. Before I gave it all away, I did check on Fabricate Claims. That is set to 52% yearly. So, at most, it's going to take an average of... Well, not at most. Obviously, it could take an infinite amount of time. But on average, it's going to take about 10 years before we can cleanse all of those and revoke them again. So first things first, we're going to try and fabricate a claim on Markarth again, just because that's the first one I remember off the top of my head. But again, we will dot them around, and they are free to revoke when we get a claim on it. It's 50% chance yearly. I think we're going to be absolutely fine. Like I said, on average, 10 years. We're looking at getting all those back in 10 years to a Dwemer who's immortal. These portraits are so good, my dude. I keep catching them out the corner of my eye. They kind of look out of place because they're so good compared to the... You know, these portraits that have been in CK2 since it came out, essentially. They just look like there's a little bit of artistic dissonance there, but that's Paradox's fault. Alright, so, we've got the war with Harkon to be doing. We've got another background task going. Do we want to be plotting? Probably not. Oh, you know what? We could be plotting to kill Tiber Septim. We really, really could be plotting to get rid of this dude. I think I'm going to do it. Plot to kill. 79%. He is in hiding, though. We could send... Oh, my God. We've got 23,000 gold. Just have him assassinated. I shall hire the Dark Brotherhood. I'm sure they can take out Tiber Septim, right? Did we not hire them before? Well, let's give it a go. Sweet mother, please help me, for the love of God. Curses, they're willing to make another attempt. Yeah, what a shocker. We could just keep trying it over and over and over. Assassinate again. I'll throw, like... We'll take it down to 20k with the treasury. We'll just throw another 2,000 gold at this. See how they go. Oh, shit. Oh, God. No, the assassin, he killed the assassin again. That's the second time that's happened that we've actually had the assassin murdered by Tiber Septim. It's not really much of a surprise, is it? They just turn up and he shouts at them and then they drop down dead. Like I said, we'll try it once more, but it would kind of be a shitty end, I think, to have the Dark Brotherhood assassinate him. Or it'd be awesome. Yeah, no, nothing. Alright, let's not worry about him for a while then. We're going to have to wait until he comes out of hiding or something like that before we can really take the guy out. Alright, so retinues reinforcing. Oh, God. Hiking. Did he win that? No, he's upset the title. Oh my god. He's just getting more and more and more. He's a pretty heffing chonk at this stage, huh? An absolute unit of an empire. That's what we need to do in the background. I knew there was something I'd forgotten here. We want to go back to She'egorath, because obviously he's got some artifacts that we can use outside of worshipping him. The only other one is Malakath. Malakath has Volendrung. Volendrung being a Dwemer artifact means that we don't need to be... Oh my god, that guy is hideous. That's so good. We don't need to be, you know, Malakath's bitch to be able to wield it. So let's go for Sheogorath. It's also the name of my jazz album. Marshall tells me that one of my commanders, Emil Ran, has improved significantly. Are the Chimers still doing alright? Obviously, we set up this Chimer Isle right out into the middle of... I guess this is technically the Sea of Ghosts still, or something like that. Are they alright? We good, my dude? Still Key and Call of Cthulhu, so they're not actually doing much cultural assimilation. Chimer is still holding strong, though. They haven't quite been wiped out. High Velothi as well there for the culture map mode. Is that what the culture they count as? Oh, that's religion. That one's religion. That one's culture. Right? Yeah, right. That's fine. That's kind of interesting that they haven't wiped out these boys a little bit more. But hey, we'll give them a little bit more time. We're not doing too well. We're doing better than I thought. Holy shit. We've actually made pretty significant headway into Skyrim there. We're probably going to sweep, let's be honest here, like east to west, seeing as we started in the east. Now, I'm hoping we can fight this with just troops in the mainland so we don't have to bring more people over on boats. So let's set a rally point at, like, I guess Markarth itself would have pretty decent supply, right? Let's just double check that. 20,000, that'll do, that's more than we need. Right, don't raise the troops yet. We actually need to go to war with Harkon the Old. Rivalry gets him in our prison, right? Is your bitter rivalry? Can't imagine anything better than throwing the Blighter in your dungeons. Put him in our prison, sacrifice him to Sheogorath. I think Sheogorath would be into a 3,500-year-old legendary mage necromancer vampire lord. I think he'd be up for that. I'm also going to throw him in our prison because it means we can immediately go to war against him again. Because, you know, it's obviously going to be his heir that takes over. Princess Botti, who's apparently a 16-year-old. Is that really the last of his heirs? I suppose they don't have necromancy, do they? They're not vampires or anything like that. Okay, very weird. I'm surprised he still has any fertility left. Weird. Alright, let's do it, team. We should be good, I think, with just the troops we've got on the mainland. I don't really want to call in anyone else here. Now, what we're hoping for... What? Klazthzgarlthuzn Dwemer Revolt? Why? Nah? Okay, well, I mean, surely we've got... Yeah, we've got 25,000 men on the mainland. Let's deal with that first. Then we'll deal with Harkon. We're calling people in with... Oh, shit, did it count as tribal? West March still counts as tribal. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Not to worry about, really. It's actually less for me to worry about, so that's fine. There's much about Sheogorath I would love to learn about. Round 3. Was this round 3 or round 4 that we've worshipped Sheogorath now? Weird. Alright, and we should be now secretly worshipping him. Yeah, we are. We just got to wait the month or so for this to appear, if you don't mind. Who? What? Tiber? Tiber. We've talked about this, my dude. Oh, for the love of fucking God. For the love of fucking... Okay, so we've got to deal with Jarl Harkon Volkahar, legendary ancient vampire lord. We've got to deal with Kaim Tiber Septim, the Dragonborn of Cyrodiil. We've got to deal with a Cult of Clavicus uprising. This is where Vivek's going to turn up, isn't it? Why would I say that? I think I might have just jinxed myself. If Vivek turns up now, I'm probably going to scream. I can't deal with him again. Please, for the love of God, no. It's too soon. Don't make me fight all these wars again, for the love of God. I'm not too concerned because it's just a war that he's pressing for someone else. What's he after? Nilheim. Is that particularly large? What, just this province here? Really? Wait. No, it's got to be a bigger... Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be a bigger de jure than that. Wait, what? We've got a random province in... We've got Nornalhorst. Why? Okay, that's Cheydinhal. That is Cheydinhal. We've actually got Cheydinhal. Weird. We'll deal with that in a minute. It's not a big deal. What the fuck happened there, huh? Okay, well, some weird inheritance again. We've got, like, weird stuff going on over in Harkon stuff as well. So, deal with the Cult of Clavicus as well. I think we'll deal with Harkon. Bring our forces together. That will hopefully give them also time to reinforce a little bit more as well. Then we'll go for Tiber Septim. It'd be kind of cool if we could get Harkon and Tiber Septim in our prison and sacrifice both to the Daedra. I think they'd be up for that. I feel like we would get maybe some knowledge out of that. That seems very Dwemery. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's not us. Oh, good. Okay, Peasant Revolt against Tiber Septim as well. Now, Peasant Revolt against him could be massive. 7,200 men. So it's actually not insignificant, but it's not fantastic either. It's kind of hoping for a little bit more, especially as our revolts tend to be pretty catastrophic. We can assert the Kingdom of Skyrim. Yeah. Okay. I will take the Kingdom of Skyrim. Thank you. So that's broken that completely up. They'll just get swallowed up by Cyrodiil now. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Okay. I guess we'll cross that hurdle when we get there. Do we make Skyrim our capital? I wonder if there's like a Dwemer name for it. There's not. Now, can we make an empire? Create the Nordic Empire. High King of Skyrim, the Yon of Atmora, the King of Hyrule, King of Morrowind. So that's also useless to us. Okay, let's flip back to Solstheim. Sorry, Dwemereth. So can we do anything with that one? Create the Nordic Empire still? Hang on. Wait, that counts as the Nordic Empire now. I swear it counted as the Kingdom of the Isles or something like that. We'll make ourselves the King of Gothic. See if that one works. Create the Nordic Empire, huh? I feel like it just needs some time to refresh. Don't worry about that. Just ignore it. Oh, God, that's horrible. That's actually horrible. It's just a temporary thing to see if we can create the Empire title. Don't worry about it too much. Alright, they are done for, right? Counter siege this. Well, we don't even need to counter siege it, to be honest with you. Okay, so we've got 27,000 men here. I'm no mathematician, but that's not right. Oh, I guess I must have probably gone over these guys as well. I do like the flag of Kathniki a bit more than, Kathniki? Yeah, that's how you pronounce that, right? I do like that a lot more than the, Solstein one, but I hate the color. I think it's too similar to Cyrodiil, you know? It's this salmon pink, doesn't seem very Dwemery. Right, let's move them over. It's going to be kind of a nice bronze. So with these 12,000 men, we'll send them to deal with Volkihar. They should be, yeah, that should be way more than enough. With the 14,000, I think we'll defend the war. Wait, why the fuck has Type 7 got war score? Oh, because he took Cheydinhull. Sure, you know what? As long as we defend our... please, don't do that. We'll move the 14,000 basically to defend the war goal. And that way, if we see Type 7 in a big old army, or at least some of his allies, because he's always in hiding, because he's a little bitch... then we'll have Rkungtunch take over that one, and hopefully just his powers alone will stop any advance. Alright, change of plan. We're going to head this way through the mountains instead. We can still get over there, it's just a little more inconvenient. Oh, there's a lot of them, huh? There's a lot of them. We should be fine, though. Just move in. Just kill them all. Reinforce, please, for the love of God. Catch them. There we go. Alright, problem solved. Let's merge these troops together as well, because managing this many little stacks is not ideal. Right. Oh, it is still quicker to go back up, huh? That's fine. I was kind of hoping they'd go that way, but not a big deal. What are we at war for? Oh, hang on. Well, I remember. We're at war for rivalry. Maybe I should have gone for a bigger war, seeing how long this is going to take to do. All right. Wait, is that Dwemer? Oh, no, it's old. Wait, Cult of more like Baal. That doesn't seem good. Oh, because, of course, Harkon's more like Baal, isn't he? Sure. Right. Quickly assault this one down. Then we'll hit his capital, and that should be it. Because there is, you know, he's leading troops there. We're all personally leading troops. Sure. This should be more than enough. Right, to the classic Rkungtunch in charge of every single last troop. Because that apparently works pretty goddamn well. Well, I don't know if having another commander on this flank will make any difference at all. I think, to my knowledge, it immediately counts as a surrendering flank when we get in it. I guess so. I don't know. Oh, well, we won it with barely any losses. I mean, 10 to 1 losses there. Right, quickly assault us down, and we should be good. 65%. Quickly assault this one down. Get out of here, Green Pact Uprising. Anything to distract Tiber Septim is fantastic. Right, there we go. 85. 100%. Harkon. You're going to meet your daughter. Serana wants to say hello. She's currently burning. Who did we sacrifice her up to? I wonder if we can tell. Hang on. Kill list? Fucking hell. That threw me off a little bit. 273? Jesus. Does it say... Oh my god, it's going to take so long to go through all of these, though, isn't it? What if we just go out to Serana? Just says... Offered up in a sacrifice. Yeah, it kind of sucks it doesn't say which Daedra, but that would be way too many kill messages, I think. Right, get rid of these boys. Don't worry about that too much. Because, apparently, Cheydinhull is sieged, those boats can't return home. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that landlocked county all the way down there. I should also be paying attention to this. We've got Jastia Sicilian. Sidian? Maybe it's just Sidian? Who cares? An unlucky lady who has apparently got a claim on what? I don't know. Just adventurer threats. She's just targeting us with adventure, which counts as an invasion caster spell, alright? So I think what we want to do is assassinate her. Just kill her dead. Dark Brotherhood, take her out. We've got 21,000. My god, we've gone back up to 21,000, huh? Kill her? Please? She's gone. Look at that. Wait. Oh, she actually was it. They actually succeeded. You figured they'd have actually told us, you know, like, hey, we did the job you paid us for, my dude. That's fine. Whatever. Do we want to march on the Imperial Isle? I kind of want to, because I think that'd be... Oh, Cult of Hermes. This is where worshipping so many different Daedra is backfiring, because now we've got to worry about all these friggin' uprisings and whatnot. Have we still not got a claim on Markarth? I feel like I've been lied to about the whole 50% chance yearly. Alva, are you lying to me? Do we need to proselytize anywhere? Probably everywhere, let's be honest. Oh my god. I feel like the Daedric cults are worse than... And even the Old Gods, to some extent, will be much, much worse than... the 8 Divines. So I'm going to start working on those. We've got the Cult of Namira. She sounds pretty untrustworthy. We've got a better... Yeah, let's go Dugrak, my dude. Go and proselytize. Go to Coldwind. Let's see if we can't get rid of these random Daedra worshippers. Right. 17,000 men there. Let's swap them out. So let's move the... What's this one? Oh, right. That was the rebellion we just dealt with. Thank you very much. Right. Let's move these boys over to defend the war goal. And then we'll move the slightly larger army, led by Rkungtunch, teleport him over, to march on the Imperial Isle. Because if nothing else, we might get ourselves some Dragonblood prisoners, or at least some high priority prisoners, or at least some cool artifacts. Oh, for the love of fuck. I just said it wouldn't be the 8 Divines, and now it is. Okay, so we'll leave these boys behind, I guess, just to fight every friggin' uprising. Gains a trait Brave. Oh, wait, I thought we had the... Do we not already have the trait Brave? Oh, you know what? What was it that we got last time? It's Ruthless. That was it, because we're a werewolf. This dude is so good. Well, he's actually insane. 60 martial. Still only 33 diplomacy, despite everything that's ever happened. The Revolt Risk map mode, I will admit, is pretty hideous, huh? So let's move, let's get you enforcing martial law in... Wait. I wish it would show the Revolt Risk map when you're going by enforced martial law. Why wouldn't it show that? Let's put you down in, the Rift, just to quickly get rid of that, because that looks pretty terrible. 9.8% there. We got 9.5. I don't think it's going to get much higher than that. Oh, God, we got 10% in Songard. Oh, my God, we've got 39% in Sky March. Okay. Move the troops down to Sky March, because I have a feeling that's a bit of a bit of a worry site. Oh, shit, they've actually got troops in our capital. No. Thank you. I appreciate the offer, but, no. Vice Code of Somerset. Alright, my love. Right, you guys just said that's a very British joke. I apologize. Imagine Hagrid. There you go. That. You now get the joke. All right, that's all. Thank you for subscribing to quality British humor. Right, okay. Rkungtunch on the center. We're gonna quickly fight these guys off, and the reason I'm putting him in there is because obviously we're at half morale, and if we put him on the center, they're not gonna take any morale losses. There we go. Barony of Markov. That is a reference to YouTube Rewind. Someone asked that yesterday, and I thought everybody would have watched YouTube Rewind, but then I remembered it was actually shit, so I'm not really surprised that people didn't watch it. Right, good. We'll just keep chasing Tiber Septim's troops around a very, very small island. I don't know where he thinks he can escape to be honest with you. Oh, shit, he had troops on the capital that we just apparently smashed with nobody leading the army. Whoops. How is the Imperial Isle siegeable? It's got white gold? Well, thank God they've built paddocks. Oh, my God. You're the worst emperor I've ever seen. And it's flipped over to Nord. Well, that explains a lot. So all of the Imperial buildings that will be there will be lost because Tiber Septim's a backwards Nord idiot. Oh, my God. Stinky Nords. You ruined Nordland. Okay. Get rid of those. And we'll just keep chasing them down. It's kind of annoying that, again, with Decisive Battles, they woun't be wiped out because this is going to take quite a while to just keep going back and forth, trying to kill 400 friggin' dudes in Soulstone. Right, there we go. Okay. Do you want to keep you guys around? Honestly, to fight off rebellions? Kinda? Actually, we'll just keep them around just in case Tiber Septim sends more people over to us. Here we go. This is fantastic. Round 2. I was out for a stroll when all of a sudden a crazy lady gibbering incoherently ran up to me and ran around in circles and flailed her arms wildly. What might you want? I wonder. Does anybody, excuse me, sir, can you debase the mince with your wabberjack? Still circling around me, the mad woman made a request. Brother, the wabberjack. Please give to me, brother. The wabberjack. Well, why didn't you say so? We wabberjacked the mad woman. And she is now a raging Dremora, seethed with spite. And we got this one again. There are a lot of random outcomes from this. But we've had this one twice in a row. I actually don't remember this from the Outrang. Well, maybe this is a new one. That's cool, though. Getting all these Dremora. They just kind of look a little dark, Alfie. Is that racist? Am I allowed to say that? Wabberjack, wabberjack, wabberjack. Wascally wabberjacks. Right. I guess we can assault it down, because apparently my dude Tiber Septim... We're Nord now. Tear down all these walls. Right, done. Pentamagic Loop sounds really good, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, hang on, we had one of these before and I just said it was worse than the Warlock strength, so we'll just send that to Sheogorath. We'll deal with all that in a minute. Obviously, I think maybe taking out the wall with Tiber Septim first and foremost is probably a bit more important. 43. This was easy. Look at this. I wasn't expecting any of the Imperial Isles to be so easy to siege, but again, I think the cultural specific buildings being flipped over to Nord and obviously losing control of them all has really not helped my guy. Right, let's take back Cheydinhull. That should be it. 67%. We've just got to siege down some more crap, I guess, and kill some more of his men. Let's see if we can't find some of his commanders. Right, so where are you leading troops? All the way over there. And who are they at war with right now? Green Pact Uprising. So generally we want to find out where this dude is and basically send our troops in that vague direction. We should be able to find some Imperial troops, fingers crossed, to kill. 15 invention. Oh, shit. The majority of the population has been converted to Dwemer Faith. Nice. That's actually like insanely good news because that's less revolts to worry about. Right, okay. What else we got? So we got the cult of, was that Hircine? Clavicus Vile. Right, Clavicus Vile. Let's go and proselytize them, take those guys out. Keeping this round together is going to be fairly difficult because like we even saw that some of that revolt risk was absolutely insane. Yeah, there's 3,000 men there. Speaking of which, Cult of Emmaus Mora Uprising and 8 Divines Rebels simultaneously. There we go. Well, that's proved my point more than ever. We're not helping any... You know what? Help themselves. We like those who help themselves around here. Right, Cult of Mayor's Moral Outlines. Apparently we immediately crushed. Spawn with no troops. But he's not in prison, so we haven't beaten him. Good game. What? You just turned up with no dudes. Well, beat them with knowledge. Rise up, epic gamers. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, is this ours? Why can we counter siege this? I have no idea. Aldenbush? Oh, because it's sieged by Green Pact Uprising. We're obviously hostile to them because they're a present, right? Okay, don't worry about that. Let's just go for more of Type Septon's personal domain. What else does he have? Fashion. Okay, we're not going after that one. Haynote. Haynote will do. I'll take it. How is Haynote more well defended? In Oblivion, this place was a friggin' farm. Was this one that wasn't just it was a farmhouse and then a pen with like 3 sheep in it? Am I thinking of the right place? How has this got more fortification level than a friggin' white gold tower? My god. Okay. Let's go for it. Nice one, Tiber. You've really managed this one. Jesus, I feel like we've got some alt... Well, I mean, I was going to say alt timeline Tiber Septim. We clearly do, but this guy is like... just bringing shame to the name Tiber Septim. Really glad we haven't heard from Vivek. Now, I know I might be doing myself to say that, but it is just so great not to hear from that dude for a single episode. He might still be away on his pilgrimage. I should probably check him out. My wife does not know that yet we are a werewolf. And honestly, she'll never know because we've got the Ring of Hersian and she never needs to know. Is he still away? Oh, he's back. Oh, shit, he's at war with Tribunal's claim for Brackmont, so they're going back to Argonia. Okay, fair enough. You know what? Leave him to it. Let's just let Vivek be Vivek. Any war not with us is a fine war for him to be fighting. High King Tiber the Dragonborn and Cyrodiil, a shameful display. Goodbye, my friend. Alright, let's get these troops back up to... Who else are we with? Oh my god, more fucking revolts. Get out! Hey, okay, we should be fabricating... I'm getting distracted here. We need to fabricate another claim on... Open ruler decisions. What have we got here? Pay taxes to the Outer Council? No. How do I close this? How do I close this menu? Consult your other decisions. There we go. Right, okay. What did I want to check? Second Numidium. Markarth is set, so Arkwind is this province here. I don't remember what it was called in Skyrim, but it is another site. We're still at 52% yearly, so let's move on to that one next. And hopefully before the end of this episode, we can get all of this shit revoked and then get ready next episode to just start work on Numidium straight away. There's nothing more I'd love to see than Vivek's stupid, shiny bald head being stomped on by a 120-foot-tall brass man. Oh, you know what? We actually did lose a ruin level in Kagramez. Look at that. Hordes of Kagranite lost some ruins. Fine. Rebuild it then. So what else have we got? Employed Daedric Skull. I'm not going to bother with that. We'll just turn that off for special interest. We had the option to build or to make an Empire level title. And now it's gone. I don't know if you guys remember. A couple of episodes ago, I didn't do it because we were busy with something that's probably being smashed by Vivek. We had the option to make the Empire of the Isles or something like that. But it's now gone. And I don't know why. It's been like superseded by the Nordic Empire. That's kind of annoying. Oh shit, learn to control beast form. Do we need to do that? I mean, I would assume not, seeing as we've got the Ring of Hersian, but I guess if we did that, we could dump the Ring of Hersian in favour of like the Warlock's Ring again. Sure, let's try it. Let's get started. We're going on a mission, team, to be a beastly man. Or less of a beastly man, I guess. Right, let's undo that. And in the process, let's see what nice things we've got to throw at my boy. Oh, because we're on a mission. Is accessible. Sure, fine, fair enough. We need to come back from our beast mission first. I trek into the wilderness far from civilization until I find a dark cave. Along the way, I notice many signs of animal activity in the area. Wild game is abundant here. Once I transform the sound and smells of much prey, I will almost certainly compel me to hunt, unless I can resist. I enter the cave and wait some time. Eventually it grows dark. This is Dwemer AF, isn't it? Like, trying to get control of Daedric knowledge, like seizing back a bit of control over it, researching various aspects of, I guess this is Hersian, right? That's cool. I must resist. We failed. Everything starts to blow and I find myself rushing out of the cave to begin to hunt. My memories of the night are few and far between. Well, we tried, but we can try again. Alright, whatever. Back home. Again, I don't think we need to do it because we got the Ring of Hersian, but it would be kind of nice to see what that gives us. Maybe it gives us like some bonuses, you know, +5 martial or whatever for... My god, we've got 367 personal combat. Wow. Killed an L1 +10, I forgot we did that. Saviour's High +12, Spellbreaker +8, Sunder +18, naturally. Unicorn +8, of course. Gonna run Vivek through like Molag Bal himself. He's only got 218. If it came to a duel between Rkungtunch and Vivek, Rkungtunch would win it. We're basically Dagoth at this stage, aren't we? What have I done? Oh, God. Right, my boy Sheogorath, we do want to sacrifice prisoners to him, so I'm going to have to personally adopt Faith, again, for the 4th time. And let's start chucking him some prisoners. Now, I'm sure we've got some Dragonborns. Oh, of course, King Harkon. Why? He's a king. He has learning, intrigue, and martial greater than 10, and he has over 16 stewardship. Have him. Have him, my dude. He's all yours. Do what you will with him. I feel like it's a perfect... You know, for a man who takes himself so seriously, like Harkon Volkihar, setting him off to Sheogorath, I couldn't think of a more perfect torture for that dude. Right, you're welcome. Right, we've also got some Dragonborns. Oh my god, we've got quite a few. We've got a load of Dragonborns. Look at this. Or Dragon Blood, I should say, rather than Dragonborns. But they are born of Dragon Blood. Sure. You know, I was technically right. That's the best kind of right. Sacrifice just everybody? Shit. So what's next? It's the Fork of Horripilation and then the Charity of Madness. Gonna go for the Charity of Madness first, seeing as I assume the Fork of Horripilation is another... weapon, right? So we've already got Sunder. We've already got Wabberjack. We don't really need much else. We did have a Superior Dragonbone Sword and 2 Daedric Blades as well, which we've all basically given away at this point. Just quickly throw a bunch of people. Was it 6,000 for Gift of Madness? Might be 5,000 each. Either way, it doesn't matter too much. We still need some changes, put it that way. Right, okay. One more. Sacrifice Prisoner. There you go. Have Hror. And let's see. We've got ourselves the Charity of Madness. Nice, okay. And then we'll just wait for all the... There we go. Nice. Another 8 Divines Uprising. Jesus Christ, we've only had this place for like such a short amount of time. Alright, this is the retinue. Wait, what? Oh yeah, of course, because we've barely got any fucking retinue cap usage. God damn. Why did I not go into military organization, I suppose is the real question. Right, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's still not fantastic, though. So the Charity of Madness. Let's check it out very, very briefly. So we've got the Wabberjack not equipped, I assume, in favor of Sundered, naturally. Where is it? Charity of Madness. I may have already gone past it. Oh, there it is. Defense +1, health plus 0.5. What does it do? Is that it? Is that genuinely it? That seems a bit crappy. Oh, you know, if you're stressed, depressed, lunatic, possessed, or drunken, you can just equip it. That's probably why it's fairly expensive. Because it's a fairly open-ended artifact. Like, the conditions to equip it are fairly small. What are we going to do about the Amulet of Kings, though, my dude? What are we going to do about that, huh? I do want to re-equip this Warlock Strength, because it's very, very good. Much better than, obviously, the, what is it we've got? The Ring of Hircine. So, learning to control Beast Form, I think, would be a good idea, but I wanted the Ring of Hircine anyway, so that we weren't outed as a werewolf, and then everybody hated us. It's minus 100 if they find out you're a werewolf, right? So, the Ring of Hircine was insurance, and then we can learn to control the Beast Form in the background just as a sort of slow... a slow mission, a slow little thing for Rkungtunch to do in his spare time. Nope, failed again. How often can we do that? Can we just keep trying? Where's the option gone? Oh no, there must be a cooldown on it in that case. That's fine. Oh, shit. Here we go. Artifacts to throw out. Ancient Nordic Armor seems good. Ring of Happiness seems good. Okay, so we can throw those at Sheogorath again, and we're almost done with this dude. At which point, it's only Volendrung left. I don't know if we really want Volendrung, though, because it's, again, it's going to be yet another weapon. There we go, the second one, Arcwind, thank you very much for that. So we've got Arcwind, we've got Markarth, we need Bleakwall. My god, we're almost done, thank god. Then we need Ravenspring, obviously, from Volkihar, but going to war with those boys... man, do we want to just get it out of the way? Maybe I should just get it out of the way, huh? You know what, we apparently don't have a valid Casus Belli. I suppose the last one was an invasion, at which point he's actually not got land bordering us, technically, anymore. There's a mountain range there. So, that's sort of... Fuck that one, huh? What is this? The Kingdom of Dragons... Of Dragon Tail. Sure, whatever. The Nords have been sort of spread out across the world. We've done to the Nords what we've done to the Dwemer people. They've sort of spread across everywhere and most likely going to die out eventually. Right, okay. Sure. No, except for, I guess, Tibus Septim may have culturally converted some things. Absolutely not. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh, go cultures. There are certain... Yeah, there are, like, Nord enclaves. But to say that they had, obviously... all of Skyrim at one point? Man, we may have wiped out yet another culture. I mean, that would go well with the skull, huh? Seriously? What the hell? Well, he died of severe fucking stress of all things. Well, that's annoying that we spent all that time fabricating Clan on Markarth only for the dude to die. Doesn't mean we're going to have to give away everything else, though, so it's a little inconvenient. Although this time I can give it away and actually keep Markarth for ourselves, obviously. So the Reach... Oh, in fact, have we only got... Wait, what? We only got Markarth? Oh, no, we also got Karthspire. Sure, you know what? You can have the what is it? The Reach. Have that one, but you don't get Markarth. That's mine now. You can have Karthspire, though, because I'm feeling generous. There you go, pal. You know, just to make up for the fact that we're not giving him the Duchy level title. Nice, okay. So, that's that one solved. So, actually, we don't need to revoke that title now, piss someone off. And, in fact, while we're at it, just revoke this one, too. Come on, give me that back. Arcwind, we've got a Vad Clamina. Our vassals will not object. This dude will be a little pissed off, but, you know, given that we gave him everything in the first place, just send him a bit of cash. I'll trade you some cash for a province. There you go. He's happy. He's fine. Hey, look at that. Oh, shit. No, that's bad. My attempts to bring out glorious culture have proven successful. I didn't start that. That must have been the... Wait, can the AI start that? Oh, they fucking can. Oh, look at that. I actually didn't know they were capable of doing that, but hey, there we go. I've learned something new today. My attempts to bring out glorious culture have proven successful. The inhabitants are now majority Nord. What? That's not... Oh, no, they are Dwemer. Becomes cult of Sheogorath. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for the love of God. Well, we do need to go on... They do need to be Dwemer before we can actually build Numidium, so I guess... Hey, that's something. My dude, can I get you over to... Oh, shit. Is he... No, is he... Oh, no, he is... Why can't we proselytize Arkwin, then? If it's cult of Sheogorath, why can't we move him over there? Because he's a... Oh, shit, it's because we're not Dwemer, maybe? Oh, man, this is going to get very confusing very quickly. Honestly, which would I prefer? A gigantic brass demigod or one madman? You know what? I think we'll go back to the local religion Dwemer for a while, if you don't mind, if that's good. Thank you. Wait, whenever we take the event to secretly convert to Sheogorath, is that reducing the moral authority down by 3%? Because if it's not, we could just convert back and increase our moral authority again. So we've got Hodesheim. Oh, shit, I forgot about our holy sites as well. I actually did add holy sites to this, didn't I? So we've got Capital Swine, which is in Ravenspring. Markarth, naturally. But that is not our... Holy site is member of the Dwemer Faith. What is he? Oh my god, it's a cult of Sheogorath, for fuck's sake. I think this is causing way more issues than it's worth, huh? And we've also got... So these are actually the sites in Numidium as well. Bodrum is in Morrowind. Oh my god, we're going to have to fight the Tribunal Temple. We're going to have to fight Vivek. I think spend all 22,000 of our gold hiring every bloody fighter between here and, you know, Pyandonia. Get all of our troops together, the biggest retinue we can, and just lead one massive march for the single province when we're ready to launch Numidium. That will be our final site. And that way, if Vivek does get enough troops to try and stop us, hopefully by that stage we may have got far enough into building Numidium that it won't matter. Shit, I never thought about that, you big idiot. Obviously, we've got to take back... Firstly, oh god, Vivek actually holds that personally, huh? We've got to take back Eastmarch. I mean, him having Eastmarch for this long is a slap in the face. Well, I have also buffed up her diplomacy up to 27 there. Blast her with a little bit of a spell just to give her another +4, which is pretty great. Giving her a 100% chance yearly, but that's a lie because we've clearly only got 2 of the provinces still. So, before next episode, I'll get a couple of claims going on those other ones as well. I'll quickly record the clips or whatever before we start the next episode. But I will get those claims ready for us to revoke the titles, and obviously then we've got to culturally convert them. And then I guess next episode, it's inevitable, isn't it? The war with Vivek's got to happen. We just fought a war against Tiber Septim. Why not get the other big boy in the picture as well? Oh, we're coming for you. Round 2, my boy. Round 3 or 4, I guess, technically, but don't worry about that too much. Got to fight Vivek. Do we want to take Bodrum immediately? I think I'd rather get Eastmarch first, just to sort of test him. Test his metal. Maybe by then... What's he got now? He's still got, like, Heart of Lorkhan and Decay, so it's still -10 to everything. I mean, he may get another one. How long has he been there? I was going to check his age, but that's clearly not going to help us. You know, it doesn't matter. Anyway, maybe next episode he'll have some extra one. It's set to fire every, like, 5 to 10 years on average. So, fingers crossed by then he'll lost some more. In that time, we should have got some claims. You know what else? I've got a big claim on these boys. Hang on, let me think. You have a big claim on my heart. That's right. The insane top tier level patrons. A big shout out to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Atmosis, Sidini, Timbrag, Laurus, Crosis, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Powers Presley, Asuna Kirito, Conspire G, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Fakuna Vasquez, Tom Terror 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape 7011, Baniel, and Faust. Thank you. Oh, and Eric B. Sorry, my list has got too long again. I'm going to have to make my thing a little bigger. That's what she said. Thank you. That doesn't make any sense. Thank you for watching. I apologize for letting myself down at the end there. I've let myself down. I've let the Kingdom of Dwemer down. I'm going to step down. And we're going to go back to the Nords to apologize for my colonialism ways. And a big shout out to my favourite colonials, Andrew Wilson, Nathaniel Lemberg, Euphrates, Icy the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Bestimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gary Van Ders, Llewellyn and Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Joran de Vries, Haji Dumar, Arakira, Alpha Scuff, Duncan 207, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Camel, Harry McGowan, Chris, Serthal the Swede, Sedeth, Asero, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, Jay Lara, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and Justin Block. Thank you all for your support.